Long ago, in a land of ancient trade routes, two merchant friends were preparing for their business trips. Each owned a caravan of 500 wagons, and both had to travel the same path toward a distant destination. The first merchant, ambitious and eager for an advantage, reasoned with himself. He thought that by going first, the road would be clear, his oxen would eat the best grass, and he would secure the highest prices. The second merchant, more reflective and patient, considered the benefits of leaving later. His friend would level the road, fresh grass would sprout back for his animals, and he could take advantage of the already established prices. Convinced he had secured the better deal, the first merchant set off with his massive caravan. His 500 wagons, loaded with goods and barrels of water, ventured onto the dusty road under the burning sun. After days of travel, they reached the edge of a fearsome place, the waterless desert. The locals warned them with fear that it was inhabited by demons, but the merchant ignored them. In the middle of the desert, they encountered a group coming from the opposite direction. Their wagons were dripping with water, and they carried fresh lotuses and lilies. Their leader, acting like a know-it-all, spoke to them. The leader assured them that an oasis with fresh water and dates was just over the horizon. He advised them to throw away their heavy water to lighten the load for their exhausted oxen. The merchant, trusting him blindly, believed his word. Against all previous warnings, the merchant ordered his men to empty every water barrel. The precious liquid was instantly absorbed by the thirsty sand, while the demons watched stealthily from afar. They moved forward with hope, but found no oasis. Only heat, thirst, and the growing realization that they had been deceived. Discontent and fear spread throughout the caravan. As night fell, exhausted and dehydrated, both men and animals fell into a deep, helpless sleep. It was then that the demons revealed their true and terrifying form. The demons attacked. When dawn broke, not a single living soul remained. Only scattered bones and abandoned wagons were left, a silent testimony to a fatal trust. Months later, the second merchant, wise and cautious, began his journey along the same route. Upon reaching the desert, he gathered his people and gave them a clear warning about the dangers and the demons. In the middle of the desert, they met the same group of disguised demons, with their wet wagons and flowers. They offered the same false advice about the nearby oasis. But the wise merchant saw through the deception. He noticed their bloodshot eyes and aggressive attitude. He knew that an oasis in a waterless desert was nonsense. Firmly, the merchant rejected their advice. "We are businessmen," he declared, "and we do not throw away good water before we know where the next drop is coming from." The demons, frustrated, retreated. The merchant then addressed his people, who harbored doubts. He explained that the oasis could be an illusion, and that without water, they would become weak and easy prey for the demons. That same afternoon, they arrived at the site of the massacre. They found the scattered bones and the wagons of his old friend. The terrible truth was laid bare. He ordered watch shifts throughout the night. Under a starry sky, his guards remained alert, protecting the group while the demons prowled helplessly in the darkness. In the morning, safe and sound, they recovered the most valuable goods from the first caravan. Their journey continued and ended in great success, returning home with riches and safety. The story teaches us that wisdom and prudence are shields more powerful than blind trust. In a world full of deceptive appearances and treacherous words, we must look beyond the surface and hold fast to discernment.